Hey, yo, I'm just waiting for this Sonic Slushy in line here. And one thing I really want to know is why do people want to see evidence of works in your life to judge your salvation? It's a very common thing in the church. Like I need to see the good works that you're doing for me to determine if you are saved. And let's go back, take it back to the Pharisees in the New Testament who were given Jesus problems and really everybody problems. That to me sounds like a Pharisee. I need to look at what you're doing to see if you're right with God. And I'm going to determine how good you are because apparently I know your heart. And this is really funny because people who say this, they will acknowledge, yeah, I acknowledge we're saved by grace through faith. That's how we're saved. But, but, if you don't have the works, your faith isn't genuine. How do you know, buddy? How do you know what I actually believed? How do you know what anybody has believed? You know by what they say they believe. That's the best we can do by what somebody says they believe. If they say they believed on the Lord Jesus Christ for the forgiveness of sins and the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ, and they believe Jesus Christ is God, He sheds blood for remission of sins, saved by grace through faith alone, and they say they believe that, well, you take them at their word. Now, if they mess up and they're living a carnal lifestyle, examples of that in the Bible all the time. The Corinthian church, I mean, King David fell short. He was a man after God's own heart. Some of the greatest men of God fell short continuously and very badly. I mean, Samson, King David, Solomon, Paul struggled with sin. Read Romans chapter 7. I mean, the list can go on. And there's some things that happened to the apostles that they probably struggle with that's not in the Bible. Not every single event in their life is in the Bible, right? So we can know for a fact there's no just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not. That's Ecclesiastes. And so anybody who says they are without sin, they deceive themselves and the truth is not in them. 1 John 1:8. And so we know we're not sinless. And so as somebody who sins, these Pharisees, they're judging people's salvation and they sin themselves. So look, I mean, it baffles me. It baffles me.